Follow your little YouTube idols of prophets, but stop it. Your booty's not vital to our survival. Hand on the Bible, I'm swearing to God. No matter if you pray to Allah, we brothers, brother. It's all love. So Salaikum salam.
Hey y'all, what's going on? This is Mr. D. Welcome to my channel. This is the first unofficial, official episode of D at Yourself. Basically, this is a place where we're gonna talk about everything politics, hood politics. You know what I'm saying? Everything to do with our community, the community, meaning human beings. You know what I'm saying? If you happen to be black, you happen to be white, you happen to be green, yellow, or orange, come on in, space a warm embrace. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna talk some shit. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna spit some spit. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do what we do. You know, first and foremost, let me let you know a little bit about me. The reason I started this channel is because I watch a lot of content creators, especially black content creators, that's doing the work, getting the word out there, staying on business, not falling for the banana in the tailpipe. And so, I figured, I'm a black man, I'm a black father with kids and attitude. And so what am I doing to kind of, put my imprint in, make sure I'm doing my part, making sure I'm doing the work. In these next 4 years, we all gonna have to do some work. And talk to my therapist. I go to therapy, fellas, black man out there in TV land, I go to therapy. And so my therapist told me, be creative, get the shit out your system. And so I rap, I make commentary, not dumb, far from dumb, you know what I'm saying? And so never been to college, I've only been to the School of Hard Knocks. And so you will be able to let me know if the things that I've learned from the School of Hard Knocks and the trials and tribulations of life have given me a little bit of insight or understanding that, I feel like I could and toe to toe with anybody in the conversation. And so come on in, let's do our thing. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna talk about everything politics. You know what I'm saying? Try to keep it light, keep it funny. You know what I'm saying? Keep you on your toes. Definitely gonna keep it hood. You know what it is. But first and foremost, I'm a father. I'm a black man first, but I'm a father. You know what I'm saying? Love my family. And so let's do it. Let's get it. So basically, the first topic that I want to touch on today is a conversation I heard somebody have yesterday, which is basically RFK Jr. I dropped a post in my shorts talking about black people should basically, their idea when they take over the administration is, their administration is trying to basically teach our kids to be acceptable of racism to where it doesn't bother us. And so basically we just become impenetrable, like the Avengers is what this motherfucker said, to racism, because, they go through it so much. And, when people called him illiterate or slow-mo or whatever the fuck it was they used to call him in his Christian Catholic school or whatever, he never let it bother him. He never let it get him down. He never let it get up under his skin, you know what I'm saying? He said he just brushed that shit off, you know what I'm saying? Brushed the hate up off of his shoulders. And as I'm looking at it, I'm thinking to myself, this the same motherfucker who got one of the most famous names in history, even if he ain't never did shit. And so to hear this grown-ass white man who can barely get his words out, not hating, I got an autistic son, I got a kid with speech issues, and so I ain't trying to hate on the man. But when you get to talking out the side of your motherfucking neck, yes, somebody need to check you. And so the man was talking about we need to just teach our kids to be acceptable of the racism. And mind you, as he's sitting there saying that, this motherfucker Lawrence Taylor with his dope fiend ass sitting there on the sideline like we all don't know you a crackhead. Like we all don't know. And I like I said, I ain't got no problems with that neither. I have plenty of drug addicts in my family. Majority of my family is drug addicts. That some of them have got off, some of them have went on to live better lives, some of them haven't. But the point I'm making is it is a sickness. I'm not trying to disparage anybody. But when you sit your mank mouth ass up on a stage and listen to some white man who for an absolute fact comes from privilege and wealth, you ought to slap your goddamn self. You ought to be ashamed. The only way I would do some shit like that, y'all, is if I didn't live in this country on me. And so we're going to take a look at his family's estate. you know, his family's mansion. You know what? Because I'm just trying to figure out, why was this white man who was so oppressed, you know, so comfortable with getting over the hard times and fighting back whatever people said about him. Fuck that. Stand on business. DEI it yourself.